Hello and welcome. I am going to show you a little Eastery video because hopefully today when I'm posting this it's Easter. I will leave the last of the Barbie Basics number 5 for after that. I'm interrupting the regularly scheduled Barbie Basics content to show you something a little more seasonal. I made 2 dresses and we're starting with Delilah, who has a little dress that I made last Easter. I'm not sure if it was last year or maybe the year before that, but she has definitely been on an Eastery video. And this year I made 2 more dresses and I do have some footage of the making here and there, so I'm going to show you that now. Hello and welcome. I am interrupting, hopefully, the Barbie Basics unboxings to come to you with a little Easter video. I decided that I'm gonna try. I'm doing this on the 12th, but it's basically only this weekend that I have to do it, and maybe I can finish filming during the week, something like that. Anyways, I have very limited time to film an Easter video. Easter is on the 20th here. Well, actually, let me check. Yes. So yes, my data is correct. Easter is on the 20th, which, yeah, doesn't give me too much time, so it's the next weekend from when I'm attempting to do this, but I should be able to finish it for basically one day, so I can film the outro during the week and edit and upload, so we can have it on the 20th, which is Easter in Bulgaria. We are with the other the other church, not the one with, where, I was trying to figure out the word, the two words for the 2 types of churches in English, Christian churches, but I can't for the love of God. Anyways, I want to do a little dress for this doll. I made this dress, I don't know if it was last year or the year before that, for Easter, and I want to make the same dress but in blue for this doll. And I will also change her body. I have this body which I bought years ago from AliExpress, and I've been using it to sew with it as a mannequin. I will put this doll on this body and I will use her body for sewing, for measuring and stuff like that, because yeah, she's amazing and she deserves to have just a better body. And yeah, I treat my rainbow high dolls as my Easter dolls because they're like Easter eggs, all colorful and stuff. And yeah, I will move those out of the way for now. I've chosen this fabric because of the way, it looks when it's put next to her. I know it's gray, not blue, but the pink flowers go really well with the lips, and the blue of the skirt is actually blue. So this is what I'm trying to make. So basically I took the pattern from, I just put this on a piece of paper and tried to mimic it, so I will be able to fit it like that. This is gonna be for the top. I have to do it from 2 pieces of fabric like that, sew them good side to good side with the straps in, turn it inside out, and then attach the skirt. And this is going to be the skirt. I'm gonna find some ribbons and embellishments too for the whole thing. But yeah, that's the plan. I wanna make these things, I wanna paint the eggs, and I want to have a video for Easter this year. So wish me luck. If you're actually watching it, I was actually successful. So let's do it. It's a few hours later. I managed to cut myself, but don't worry, it's not deep, and it wasn't actually wow crafting. I just got a nice coffee and cut myself on the little container it comes with. Doesn't matter. I wanted to just film some progress. So this is what the top is going to look like, good side to good side, and these are the straps. This is, you know, how I will sew here, 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 and here. And when I turn this right side out, we will have clear straps like here. And also the word was Orthodox in the previous clip, Orthodox Easter, and it was even on the screen, like I googled it, and it said Orthodox Easter date, but yeah, I don't know, my brain blanked. A really great start of the video, I know, sorry. But yeah, I did chose this. I could have went with white, but I wanted to do this, and it is from the same like bunch of little laces I found at the thrift store at the same time, and I bought all of them. And yeah, I will I'm also the little squares that I'm using are from AliExpress. Excuse all of the mess. And you know, basically I'm using the same materials, you know, materials I bought at the same time, let's say at the same places to make these dresses. Just this year I'm doing blue. And also I showed you that I swapped the head of the dough, and now this body is gonna be my sewing body that I'm going to be testing my dresses on. It's not perfect, honestly. I prefer my sewing bodies to be articulated, because for some sleeves and stuff you can't dress some pieces onto non-articulated doughs. The better articulated the dough, the more the easier you can, you know, dress it, but still it works for pants and for tank tops kind of things, which is what I usually make for these doughs. It will work. Her hair is drying, and yeah, let's make this. Alongside this, I'm also making a Barbie-sized dress, but it's not gonna be for a Barbie. It's gonna be for a doll that is Barbie-sized and retro, if you see the darts. But I'm not going to show you the doll now. It's a doll that I found. It's been a while. She's in a video on the channel, and she's been sitting naked and she's in a need of dress. So I decided that for Easter I'm gonna make her a new dress, and she's gonna be all pretty, dressed up, and displayable, most importantly. So that's what I'm doing. This is gonna be the dress. I have not decided about the neckline and about the sleeves. but I'll show you when I do. And yeah, I really like this fabric. The pattern is very doe-sized, very small flowers. It's like bed sheet kind of material. I don't know exactly what, but when you think of bed sheets or curtains, that's it. And also it had already done a seam, and I'm using it to be, just the bottom of the dress, because it's a machine seam. So I decided that it's gonna be easier on me, because I'm gonna have to do like a very big seam on the rainbow high skirt, like this long of a seam. And yeah, I'm sewing by hand, so that's gonna take me a while. So I decided with the other dress I'm gonna save up some time and use this fabric, because it already has like a machine seam. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the dress now and show you the end result. So what I did next is I folded where the bottom of the skirt is gonna be twice. So this is like a clean fold. And I pinned it, and I pinned the lace on top. And yeah, I am going to stitch it now. It's a pretty long seam, but someone has to do it, and this someone is me. Also, I'm using this color of thread because it fits both this and this as projects. So yeah. So I've started to attach the skirt. I know if you know something about sewing, you're probably yelling at me that this is not how you join bodice and skirt, but this is how I do it. Like literally, I know it's not how you do it universally, but this is just how I do it. And honestly, I kind of do it differently every single time. Just I don't know. I figure it out as I go. As is, by the way, with the patterns. I just take a piece of paper and I draw, like, yeah, this is the pattern of the other dress that I showed you. So I don't know, this is how I do it. It is hard for me to follow already created patterns. It's a little bit boring. It works, but it's boring to me, so I just sit down and figure it out as I go. And yeah, now I will sew this and put a little ribbon here, just like in the other dress, something like that. And then I'm gonna need to put it together in the back and to sew on the straps, and it's gonna be done, which, yep, I think it's looking pretty cute for now. And then I will show you the dresses, and we are going to paint some eggs. Well, the first dress, the main thing that I started, I showed you already head swapping her, and we have a colorful cut. Move your colorful butt. There we go. This was Mila. Here is the dress that I showed you. Here is I don't know, the blue girl, whatever her name was. I'll have it in the thumbnail. Head swapped on my articulated made to move. Not made to move, just articulated. Sorry. I don't know what's up with me and made to move, but if you know, you know. But yeah, articulated, fully articulated body. She matches well. Maybe her face is a little bit more ash toned than the body, and the body is a little bit more peach, but honestly, on camera, I don't think it works. I think it works. I don't think you can see it on camera, is what I mean. And then I love the pinkness of the flower and the pinkness of her lips. And then this blue-gray color kind of repeats the gray and blue in her makeup. And then we have, of course, the blue skirt. Honestly, you know, it's basically the same dress, but now I have this idea to dress all of my rainbow high dolls in dresses like those ones. I think they're gonna be super cute. Like I have maybe 7 or 8 of the rainbow highs, different color girlies. Maybe, you know, it will be cute. Cute as Mila. And then the secret dress that I didn't show you is for this girlie who my cat wants out. Be right back. Sorry for the interruption. Who I rescued. I think she was a flea market find. It was a while back. If you have free time and want to watch a lot of videos, you can check the channel and you can find the video where I rescued this doll. She is from the flea market, but I don't remember exactly which video. Her body is very pale pink color, her head is darker, and then the hands are full on rubber and they're kind of yellow. But I really like her vibe. I don't know, she's so old-timey. I kind of managed to do her hairstyle so you don't see the huge bald spots and gaps. And I also have a little hat that, come on, finishes her look so nice. I showed it to the dress and the hat and the doll and everything to a friend, and she said that she gives Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, I don't know how you say it. I say Ghibli, but I don't know what's the correct. You know, like a character of Studio Ghibli kind of thing. She also has, her feet are not the same length. You know, she's a very old fakey, but I find her very charming. And yeah, I made her a dress that hides her neck and hands, so you can't really see how discolored she is and how, you know, her different body parts are different colors. And it really goes with her simple face makeup, you know, face paint. She doesn't, you know, she looks like she doesn't have any makeup. She does have very simple face paint, which I really like how it's styled, and you know, it's inspiring to me, and I wanted to have her presentable, displayable, if you will. So, you know, I had to make her a little something. I didn't record too much of it just because I didn't know if it was actually going to really fit. I just wanted to try it, and I winged it, and it fits, in my opinion, pretty well. This situation using the hem that I already had on the fabric was a weird idea, and it had the risk of not working, but it does. Funnily enough, it kind of looked a little bit better before I ironed it, but you know, I still like it. Just these two pieces were folding like that and kind of looked better. I don't know. I think I took a picture. I'll put it here of how it looked before I ironed it. And yeah, the back also isn't perfect, but I don't know. I think it's pretty charming and suits her very well, and it's pretty Eastery. Just, I don't know, the fabric. I do have more of the bunny fabric, and I have fabric with bunnies that is, you know, different kind of fabric with bunnies, but I didn't feel like bunnies this year. I felt like blue. I don't know why. I know. It has been so rainy here and gloomy, and the last weeks, come on, she has really hard time standing because of her feet. She's gonna have to be on a stand. Yeah, the last weeks have been wet. I had some time to finish a few projects, but it was actually like 2 weeks ago. The last 2 weeks the rains came back, And yeah, I've been wanting just a blue sky, you know, a little bit of sun. Hopefully, on Easter they promised that it's gonna be good weather, and we're planning on going to the flea market and stuff like that. So stay tuned. And now I'm going to just wish you happy Easter if you celebrate. This is the Orthodox Easter, but any holiday you celebrate today, may it be, merry, jolly, happy, whatever. Just best of wishes from Ellie from Bulgaria, which is me. Hi, if you're new, Ellie, Bulgarian doll collector. And in real life, I'm going to be painting the eggs tomorrow, and after that, I will edit, and then it is Easter. So I will take some pictures when I paint the eggs tomorrow, and some pictures of the dolls in the garden and stuff like that, and I will leave you with a little Eastery montage. Happy Easter, and come back within a day or three for another video.